You see firewood, but he sees art. He sees beautiful art from that. When you go to the bush and you see some trees, the things, the wood that people take out and use for firewood, he picks them up and turns them into something else. And that is what he does. His name is Lucky Braimah. He is the CEO of Lucky 2000 Art Gallery. He is my guest today, and I have a lot of beautiful art to show you that he has turned from firewood and waste wood to very beautiful stuff that you are going to see. But I want you to subscribe to this channel because you have a lot of things that we are bringing to you. This is Torpedo TV GH. So go down and subscribe to the channel. Select the subscribe button and select the bell to always notify you whenever we bring you any new video. So we will go and come back very shortly. And when we come back, we will introduce my guest, Braimah Lucky Braimah, the CEO of Lucky 2000 Art Gallery. He is going to be my guest for today's program.
Lift one hand up.
Jesus said in no sayari, a dimbi de Yesu said in no tuamfi, a dino wama mensa, a dino gu ahodo, a dino wama mensa, a dino gu ahodo. Everybody. Everybody say what's ever living God, his name is Jesus. Hallelujah. Hey David hina niya wedding kunim no emira mishiya no wasisa mabrabo afedi emehunu se Yesu muneni jewo edina risayari edina tu ahumfi edina wa mame wuse dimugu ahudwo edina wa mame everybody say everybody say Jesus is the only way. There is only one name that has been highly exalted. The Bible says at the mention of his name every knee bows and every tongue confess that he is Lord. Hallelujah. Edino wa mama wonsa dimugu ahodo. Edino wa mama wonsa dimugu ahodo. Edino amame wonsa dimugu ahodo. Tumi womo. Edino amame wonsa dimugu ahodo. Edino amame. Edino dimugu ahodo. His name is Jesus. Onyami bano. Edino niye. Tumi womo. Fawuni womo. Enije womo. Awuto womo. Edino niye.
One finger up. Everybody.
Edin bidi Jesus said in no sayari. Edin bidi Yesu said in no tuamfi. Edin wa mama wonsa edin mugu ahodo. Edin wa mama wonsa edin mugu ahodo. Everybody. Everybody, everybody say. What's ever living God, his name is Jesus. Hallelujah. Edino di Yesu eyo nyami bano niye wakum no jute mwebuswe kumujata. Hey David hina niye wedin kunim no emira mishi ya no wasisa mabarabo afedi emehunu se Yesu muneni jewo. Edino risayari. Edino tu ahumfi. Edino wa mame wose dimugu ahudwo. Edino wa mame wose dimugu ah. Everybody say Edino amame wose dimugu ahudwo. Everybody say Edino amame wose dimugu ahudwo. Jesus is the only way. There is only one name that has been highly exalted. The Bible says, at the mention of his name, every knee bows
Okay, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm very fine. How are you too?
I'm also blessed.
Do you know you are an amazing man?
It's God.
It's God. It's always nice to give thanks and praise to God. Lucky, how do you do it?
As I said, also, it's God. It's by God's grace.
But explain to me a little bit. I came to see a wood here.
Yeah.
It was just lying down. The next day when I came, it was something else. How does it come? That's what I want people to understand. How does it happen?
Yeah, actually, it's a visual art. When I saw a wood like this, I studied in my mind, imagination, this is what I need God to use of for people. Yeah, so I see wood. I can just see wood like this. I imagine imagination. So this is visual art. So what can I get from this wood? So I can say, oh, let me get chair, or let me get table, or let me get art like this. It's just like that. So when I sketch with chalk, so I handle my chainsaw. I carve with chainsaw.
Yes.
I work with chainsaw. That's why you see you came the
Yes,
other
when
day.
I came the other day, you
Before
were
you
using
came,
it. It was just lying down. The next day when I came, it was something else.
Yes, but I use chainsaw machine. Make me faster because I work alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I work alone because I don't have apprentice. The chainsaw is my apprentice. So
Is it that you don't want an apprentice to work with you, or they don't want to come?
okay, actually, boys don't want to learn work. They don't want to learn this hard work. It's hard work. You know, good for lazy man.
You can mix the language. It doesn't matter. OTP.
Enyama no kwadifo. Ejumane uni adwene say wadine daho utumi here. So it's like why I'm working like this that I was young when I lost my daddy. I was 7 years.
Oh, okay.
At Nigeria. My father is a Boriga Upper East.
Oh, okay.
So
So your father is a Ghanaian,
he's a Ghanaian.
and your mother is a
He's in
Nigerian.
Nigeria. So he
That
never
explains it.
He never bring us in Ghana before. So he's a trailer driver.
Okay.
So trailer driver, he has an accident at Kaduna. So he died from it. So that I was 7 years. I senior my
Were you
younger
born in Ghana, or
I'm
you were born in Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Oh, okay. So your father was a trailer driver
in Nigeria.
in Nigeria,
Yeah,
but he was from Upper East.
he's from
Ghana.
Upper East. He
Oh,
went
okay.
to hustle in Nigeria.
Okay.
So from there he has an accident. So my mother don't know where he come from. So from there, as I grow up strongly like that, I never school before.
You mean you've never gone? Hey,
I never been.
Braimah, you've never sat in a classroom before.
God is so great. Now there I know that God he finished with me for school. He take me to school finish already. Because when I grow up, I see that who I am is different for the other person.
The other person that you were growing up with.
Yes. So I don't know how God do me in life.
How was your childhood like whilst you were growing up? How was it like?
When I was growing up, it's like no parents, but there's my mother. There's mother there. Me mami wo ho. Na I say ofieni
Spend it
ho won say make I say yo hia ye nibi. Ye nibi ofieni so kakere. So me won say abane sa na me say debi. Na me wo 14 years. Na me free me mami change. Na me koso enjuma we for another state in Nigeria.
So you went to learn this. Then about him say, "We na kokoshia."
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. Actually, I learned fitter. I was Mercedes-Benz fitter. I did operation.
Yes, the other day you showed me. Yes, appendix.
So anytime carry engine block,
heavy things.
the thing will be bleeding because they forget knife in my stomach. Operation knife. As you can see this here, another one also here. Make like this. From the mouth of this, every day bleeding. You never see me undress when there is stain of blood. You can see. I will not dress like that. I will wear that dark.
So that if there's stain,
you just
somebody
see
knows.
there, maybe like just water I drink,
Yeah.
pour there. That is the dress I wear. So when I went to learn this fitter mechanic, I carry engine block. Now moja pay what me I'll go and hide myself to
Clean it.
From there, my colleagues saw me. You see, hey, where so here then? And they said, "Baby, me you are clean this." And call a baby moja pay. If I carry engine, bro, it's like I'm bleeding. That's why I come to clean it. I thought maybe the guy he keeps secret from me. He went to talk to
Your master.
The master. They called me. As they called me, they bring me at the office. Hey, let me see your stomach. I see. He said I should tell my brother he want to see her. As my brother come, he say, I don't want your brother to die here. So they sacked me from the way. So that woman that born me, he get a child before. That is our senior brother, but not from my father.
Okay.
So that man he vex on me, drove me away from his place, from Benin, so back to home, village. So I go village, they started giving me different name. I be winch. Zio let me go do operation when my own never die, the rest go their own die. I said, me, I don't know what is winch.
Jesus Christ.
Every Thursday I go to the hospital for checkup. So when I went to the hospital, there's a stretch bed. I will lie on the stretch bed. The man will handle scissors like this, scatter my stomach without injection. So I'll be shouting, will hit my jaw. Shut up! You be winch. Now only you have been do operation when I see the mess I'll be getting in my home. You want to circulate? I'll be winch. I can't wait again. I have to move from the town. I carry my radio system, sold it to get car to go back to less from Accra to Kumasi. So I went back to stay with a friend. So as I was drawing, the sister of that friend said,
this guy can draw.
You draw when you day as every day. I told you don't know anything like that. I said I can draw. I said brother, can you tell him brother? He said send her to airport road for Sapler Road. This guy look at there the calf. Me too, I don't know what is carving. So say tomorrow you send me there. They break. I say brother, what time we go? Say let's go. We went there. We went to the first store. The man say our people we don't learn work. Where I come from, they go school. So that's as for me, I don't come for school side. I come for learning. They don't take me. I went to 3 places. The third one is a man of God, Jehovah Christ. So the man he accept me. I'm the first apprentice. I'm the last apprentice. He never take nobody again.
Wow.
So this man, and I'm so blessed for God. If God say yeah, no one can say no.
Of course.
So I met boys in the shop. They are sleeping in the shop, doing car. They have their house because when they close 6 o'clock, we start work from that 6 o'clock evening to the following
morning.
So that one you produce with the pieces of wood is for you. You sell it in the morning for people that walk around to come buy the unfinished wood products. They also go and sell it in Lagos. So that one I will tell they do my job on working for my master the following day. So when my master they will close. They'll go to Jehovah Way. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm free. They will be preaching word of God. I think Tuesday and they'll be preaching so that I will get freedom for myself. So from there I'll be preaching on what you training me. So from there I see that my master at that time is sick. He has asthma. He will not become well to me. So I created some flower pies. I'm like this, go pot. I make it flower bites. I bring order. So when he bring order, I collect the master in the shop, the natural master in the shop. Take the money, give it to my master. As I took my master, I thought maybe my master would give me some money from me. He never give me anything. But my usual 1 naira for eating, he give me every day. They'll give master that they give me. I work hard to finish the flower bites, the order. They bring the balance that he goes to. I thought maybe this man, he hates me. Don't knowing that he's preparing a place for me.
What? How do you mean? I mean, you are telling the story.
Yeah. So what I mean is this. The time of my graduation, me and my parents know that time. None of my people did that time I went to learn. The day of my graduation, 3 years course I made, I will learn it. The day of my graduation, I never let nobody to see my stomach again for that 3 years. The day of my graduation, this man, he rent canopy, he takes music, they buy me tools. This man bless these tools and put for my hand. Before I will graduate for that graduation, he left with some few months. Why no work, different work is this? Because the whole town, the whole village, it be artwork, Benin City. Some people do beads, some people do sculpture, some people do painting, some people do cement art, some people do bronze. So he will send me to this man like you.
Yeah.
You are here, go and serve that man. That day I will serve you. The other day, go and serve this man. The other day, go and serve this man. Till that few months when he left, now I will take do service for all those masters. That day when you will do graduation, those people will come and bless you.
Wow.
You see the word of God. So this man, after he blessed me with the chisel, he said, he put on for me. He said, this tools I give you, you will know this work and pass me. You will take this work blessed for life. And true, when I handle this work, God changed it on my hand. God changed the work on my hand. Not the work he showed me. The work he showed me is like this. This blow. All like this. All go there. That's the work I learned for 3 years. It never changed out for me. When I pass through, God changed my vision. I can create anything you bring for me.
He can create anything you bring to him. That's what I told you. You will see wood, firewood. You will bring it to him. He knows what he can do with that.
I never think about this. Say, this way, I'll be like that.
Just a moment.
Yes, please.
Just to remind you, this is Torpedo TVGH, and I'm having a very wonderful chat with Lucky Braimah, and I've told you already, he is the CEO of Lucky 2000 Art Gallery, and there are a lot of things I will show you. So many things he's done that I will show you to let you know that life is a stage. There are times we go through certain things in life, just like he's saying, but sometimes it is just preparing you for something greater and grander. Yeah, so you finished learning your master. That was it. How did you find yourself coming back to life?
Okay, so when I graduated, I went to rent a place. Before I would come where I reached in Ghana, how my operation gets lost for me today.
You don't know?
How it get lost, I will pass there before I reach Ghana. Because when I do my graduation,
Yes.
I had to leave the shop, go rent somewhere, started my own way. As I'm carving, that time I used to sit and carve. So when I'm carving, there is small little girl, I will say, go and buy me beans, go and buy me rice, I will cook for house. So the day when I was working in the house, because this little girl, it was good for me, I sent him message, good for me. I was working one day, I saw this girl for house. I said, I call and say, why? You know go school? He said, right now, they drove me for school. I said, why? He said, book. That book is 100 naira. In Ghana money is 1 cedi. 1 cedi, 100 naira is money in Nigeria. But 1 cedi, they drove this girl. I said, take. The old woman is staying with, he don't have that 1 cedi to give her. But the real mother is in Italy. Don't know that I gave this small girl, this girl go back to school that moment. Like, that is why I told somebody, never do somebody in Peking bad. Like I do that Peking like this or I do it like this, you will tell the mother. Anytime you see me, you say, you see that uncle, that is the uncle I told you, to me like this.
Yes. But you do good to the person too. Anytime you see somebody to you, don't tell the person the same thing.
The day the mother came back, night like this, I was hearing sound of joy in the house, for their house.
Yes.
So when they break, I was working. As I'm carving, I see blood. I say, not be like this, they come out before. If I clean it, it's like something is itching my hand. From there, fall down. Really? Because of the mother came from abroad night, this morning, you know, the happiness in the house. That is the small girl that saw me. Uncle, what happened? Why are you rolling on the ground? Hey, see blood. You cut yourself. I say, no. I did operation, but now blood is coming out. It's like something is itching me. Mama, you went back to go and call them on. The mother used the hair tie and tie my stomach, send me to a hospital. And we get to hospital, me I don't know where we are. As we get to hospital, the doctor child this woman because he see the screen and he see the wedding.
The
mouth.
wedding.
That
You
right
know
now
that
just come.
she just come from Nigeria abroad.
Abroad. He charged this woman 100,000 naira with some change there on it. In equivalent to Nigeria Ghana money is 10 million cedis. That was 1986. Wow! After 2 days, the woman said, "No, the money. I want this guy alive." After 2 days, get my stomach like this. No more bleeding. So I went to the woman to thank her. The thing do for me. So ma, because I carve my product from Benin City, I send it to Lagos to go and sell. So I'll come back. So I said to the woman that I went to Lagos last year. I still have some money with me. So please, how much did you spend for me? So that
I will pay.
You see, yes, this is the receipt. There is some change on it. But the daughter said I buy book for her for school.
That's the 1 CD that you spent on
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That money,
do good.
that money, I am blessed. Brother, I cry, it's rolling for ground. They no fit hold me. I confused.
Look, I have goose pimples all over my body.
It's like, make I dey cry. I remember the word I passed through.
The 1 CD gift that you gave the child to go.
1 CD, 100 naira, 1 CD, Kokoni B. Net to me, they top shit. This woman spent millions of CD for me. That 10 million in Ghana money this time around, that is billions of CDs now.
Yeah. To help you get better.
That is it. Human dash me. From there, I tell God, I know the sin I've seen, the one I know, the one I don't know, please forgive me. I will be good forever for you. But I know that it's my
God. You are human. Yes, you are human, you make mistakes, but still,
if I'm forgiven, I say this way you give, I will never remove my hand for it. I will use it to bless people. Not the money I need. I just want the good name of my Lord to shine on my life. If I don't make it today, my children will make it. But I want to testify the name of God. God is so good. For everybody, if God can save my life, He will save
anybody's life. This is Torpedo TV GH. I told you we have a very wonderful interview here, and I'm talking to Mr. Braimah, Lucky Braimah. Remember to subscribe to the video, okay? Torpedo TV GH. Go to the YouTube channel, go to the subscription button, click on the subscription, click a bell so that we will notify you anytime we post a new video. Like we've done a lot of work. This particular one here is a dining table here. I asked you from the beginning that how you do it. Yesterday I was with you, like 3 days ago, and you said sometimes you get a vision. Sometimes you just get a vision. I have seen you carve a giraffe. Let me ask you. We know how a giraffe the corner tin. How did you carve it from one wood, or how did you do it? It's very amazing.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, actually, if this time we don't actually get big wood anymore. But first I use it I carve it in one piece of wood. So now I may join it because I work for some company. The man, he like to join wood. The man is not a carver, he's not an artist, but he have idea of artist. So you say, I want you to join. Okay, can you join for me? Oh, show me. That day show me, that is the time I know how to join. That is a Bafla company.
Yeah, Bafla.
Yes, I was working for Jegulo. At Jegulo, I started joining work for him. So I made perfect for it. So now I can join giraffe 30 feet.
So it means that even though you've learned to do the work, you haven't finished learning. when you go somewhere and you
also
see
get
other people,
idea
take
from there.
ideas
Yes.
from that place.
Yes, the man have idea. He give me. He said more for me. He gave me more idea for it. So
How many people have you trained in this particular work as a farmer?
okay, yeah. Actually, I trained 2 boys in Lagos. So when I'm traveling, I got a contract in Lagos. You know, you asked me how do I
How you came to Ghana? Yes.
So I get contract in Lagos. So to work for Abidjan. Abidjan. So I had to free those boys. So I come to Abidjan 6 months. I finish. Maybe Abidjan, maybe Jumani Weman Alaji. So remember, I said no. I have to stop for my father's land. So make I see whether if I can locate the mine place. Because the way Nigeria did for me is hot. We are 2. I lost my sister. The man born 2 of us. The way I see the house is tough. They try to tough things because my story of my mother, I said that he prayed for my daddy before. So they are, it's like, you know, black power. They say they are fighting the woman in the house. So one man, they kill it. So before, when he pregnant me again, he sent me to his mother's village.
Okay, to born you.
To born me. Now there I grew 7 years. When my daddy they come to visit us. And from there I did when my father died. So when I also grow up, I see how the thing be. My sister say my head. Don't want to give up. I say no.
I'm not gonna stay here.
I for run. So as I get the contract, I say I don't go back. So I work with Ari Zako. Yes. I care for him. I see that the man is like a money problem. He cannot pay me the way I would like to receive my money. So I say okay. So somebody take me to Eburi White Junction. So there I go see Eburi. I say, oh, I love this place. I based there. That was 2000. So I based in Eburi. So from Eburi I catch up. Started hitting. Till 2008 I can't travel to abroad. But before I
traveled
left,
to abroad where?
2008 Spain.
Spain. You went to Spain.
Yeah. So before I left, I trained 7 boys in Eburi. Yeah, white girls in Legon.
White girls.
They come to me in Eburi.
Come and learn.
Yeah, for 6 months. Each of them pay me $700. Wow. That was 2002. Yeah, for 6 months.
That was money.
It's God. Yes, God is so great. So not by my power, I love what He did for me. So when I come, I stay. It was good for me. So while I travel to Spain, I will have an exhibition. My cousin, my manager saw the exhibition for men. So my cousin came to me from Lagos. So I was happy my cousin now is with me. So my son, the woman is not with me that time.
Yeah.
So my son saw this guy. He called me, said, look, if I open shop for her for a day, he sit at the show, he saw the guy. He called me, said, look, that your brother I see. I never enjoy him. So don't let him be with you close to me. So from there, I took it, I say, oh, forget it, it's my cousin. Don't know that he come to destroy me. So when my manager saw the exhibition, my cousin said that they have an agent who can send me to abroad. They can do my paper, everything. So they're a Christian village. I never knew.
Yeah, Achimota.
Yes. So that time when they called me, it will show 00. I thought maybe they're foreign call. They will hide the IDD number. So I accept. So it's my cousin. 3 weeks I sold my property. I have 4 cars. So
Jesus Christ.
So I went to exhibition. They say when I come to arrival, they will pick me in. So I went to I reached Spain. I did arrival hall more than 2 hours plus. They don't ask me that. They don't tell me if I come down, I should come to Susu Hotel. Nothing like that. They say they'll come and pick me for arrival hall. I stayed there more than 2 hours. As I sit in, some security here, police. They say I come with 3 documents. They send me to guide room. So from the guide room, 2 weeks, Good Samaritan picked me from inside. When they say they remove me from inside, they come me back to me.
So what passport did you take? Were you using a Nigerian passport?
Ghana.
Oh,
like
okay.
I use Nigerian passport, they will send me back to Nigeria.
Nigeria.
When I go back to Nigeria, they will arrest me again. they will put me inside again. So Ghana, they never do me like that. As I get down, I just still walk out. I walk out, I take that way, I come back home. So when I come back, I went back to, they spoiled my passport. They spoiled the passport.
Yes.
So I went back to my store, I sold my gallery. I registered the gallery. I went back to the person, I played with him. Let me just pledge with you, because now I don't have a place. I don't have house, I don't have cars, I don't have shop. Let me pledge with you. They say no, they will not accept me. So from there, it started, my head started running. I don't have a place to stay. So it's like I'm going crazy. So where this man, the Sofo Anamba,
Eastwood Anamba,
picked me on the street. He said the Spirit of God asked him to pick me.
Just one moment.
Yes, please.
Just one moment. We'll be right back. Just a moment. We'll be right back. Just like I was saying, I am having a very wonderful chat with Lucky Braimah of Lucky 2000 Art Gallery. This is just the first part of the interview. Watch out for the second part of the interview with the CEO of Lucky 2000 Art Gallery. My name is Black Sam, and that is Lucky Braimah. The second part of the interview will come your way next week. But trust me, go there and please subscribe to the channel, Torpedo TV GH. Subscribe to the channel and like it, share, and also touch the bell so that we will notify you anytime we have another video. Thank you very much. The second part of this interview will continue next week.
Super machines, got Ferrari. If you want plantain, big one. No, don't you me.
Shred queen, I'm in for Minko. Shred queen, I'm in for Minko. Shred queen, I'm in for Minko. Baby queen, I'm in for Minko. Let bygone be bygone, make sleeping us slide. I was very, very stubborn and very, very back no more.